This time on Flipping Bangers, a future classic.
Ooh, now that's a nice car.
They sold shed loads of these cars.
That costs buttons. There's got to be good opportunity for us to make some money here.
But it's head-scratching fault.
You break it, you buy it.
Well, there we go. Whoa.
What a brilliant waste of time.
And dull appeal, just a bit boring.
That's not pretty, is it?
Threatened to divide us.
I knew you'd bring it up.
That's crazy.
If it runs, it sells.
It's still the same car.
Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Should we be in business? We've said goodbye to our day jobs and invested our own hard-earned cash as we try and make it in the cutthroat world of second-hand cars.
You've got to buy well, but you've got to sell well.
We have a goal.
We need to double our money. If we put 500 quid in, we need to see £1,000 back. But we're forced to the very bottom of the market.
We buy cars that nobody else wants.
Who else would buy that car?
Can we keep our business afloat, Flipping Bangers?
There's so many things to do to this car.
We've turned our backs on our regular jobs and attempted to carve out a new living by buying and selling cheap cars.
Evicted from our previous workshop by angry neighbours, Will has sorted us out with a new base, and apart from having no working toilet, it feels like home.
We've raided our bank accounts, and this time we have enough to invest around £500 to £1,500 on each car. Right, what car do we want? So, Gus, can we just decide to do a car that we both like this time?
We always do a car we both like.
Oh, no, you always play the game with me, don't you? You always trick me into suggesting something that you like, and then I'm on your turf.
Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Not really.
OK, what do you want? What do you want, then?
Well, I don't know, actually. How about we play it like this? You suggest a load of things, and then I choose.
OK, what about Peugeot 205?
They're too expensive.
Volkswagen Golf?
They're pretty expensive, too.
Subaru Impreza?
Love to do one of those, but I'm just not feeling it at the moment.
I got it. Mini one, BMW version.
Ooh, now that's a nice car. Fun, nice to drive, and plentiful. Yeah, I'm down with that.
As you know, I have one, and I love it.
I used to have one, so that's a good knowledge base, really.
Yeah, and there is loads of them on auction sites with issues.
So it's looking like, you know, a good everyday runner is about £1,000. And a rotter, 600 quid. It's not a big gap, is it? We're going to struggle to double our money there.
OK, come on then, let's find one. Maybe you'll find one.
Maybe. Maybe I just got lucky. Or maybe it's because I've had a Mini before that I know exactly what to look for.
You've just broken the #1 rule of buying a car by bragging about it before you bought it.
Quite possibly I have, but here's the deal. It's a Mini Cooper.
Yep.
So it's really quick.
Good.
Goodie points are, it drives, it's got an MOT on it, and it's already had a gearbox fault. So it's been converted to a 6-speeder.
That's fantastic. I didn't know you could do that.
But, gotta say, there is a but.
Well, there's always a but, isn't there?
There is, yeah. And the but is, it's on auction. And the person who's selling it says they won't take it off auction. It's around about 400 quid.
That's all right, isn't it? We've done that before, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all right, we just bid later.
Yeah, it sounds great, I have to say.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're sounding positive, because there are some other issues too.
What?
It's not that bad. Small potatoes, really.
Great, well, that's great. So your raft of knowledge has led us down the line of running your finger down the list of cars and getting us to go to the first shed that you come to. That's great.
A leafy suburban road in Herefordshire bodes well. Nice house often equals nice car.
Not looking forward to reversing the trailer down here.
Well, we haven't bought it yet.
No.
You didn't tell me it was green.
No, I thought I'd save that little nugget of information for you.
Hi, morning.
Morning, Simon.
Morning.
I'm Will. Gus.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Simon, I've got to say, the photographs of this car don't do it justice. This looks far better than I was imagining.
Well, that's always good to hear.
Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, we've had it about 12 months, and it's been absolutely great until about a month ago, and it's developed quite a serious cooling problem and has been pumping out all its water. So we think it's probably beyond economical repair for the likes of us. But we thought we'd put it online and see what we got for it.
Well, seems like the sort of thing that we might be able to investigate, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It's got a 6-speed box, hasn't it?
Yes, yeah, that was the previous guy, the mechanic. He'd fitted it, upgraded it from the 5-speed to the 6-speed.
Yeah,
So.
well, that's brilliant. It'd be interesting to try it with a 6-speed box. We should take it for a drive. Do you think that the cooling system would take it if we just took it up to the roundabout, went round and came back?
Yeah, no problem. It should be fine, 5 or 10 minutes, but obviously if you break it, you buy it.
I'd better drive then, had I?
Yeah, definitely in that case.
The Mini seriously overheats, and a warning has been given. If we drive it in the red, the engine gets cooked and we're forced to buy a lemon.
So how fast does it go, and how long do you reckon we've got?
Not very, in actual fact. I reckon if it goes over 100 before we get back, we'll just park it up.
Degrees.
Degrees, yeah.
Well, how's it feel, though? Has it got good bones?
Yeah, definitely. I am eminently qualified to comment on this car because I don't know if you know, but I have got one of these cars.
I do know that, yeah.
And the steering is very good. The gear change is exceptional. The brakes are great. In actual fact, it's embarrassing how much better this car is than my car.
Well, it does seem like a nice little car. I mean, really, for us, this could be a good, honest little seller.
Yeah, well, so what's it worth to us?
What's it worth to us?
600, 700, 800 quid? I mean, in actual fact, I would definitely think swapping this in for my car would be a better thing to do.
Really, we're trying to run a business. We can sell this quickly and easily. This is a nice car that seems good. Your car has got toffees stuck to parts of it that are almost unmentionable.
Yeah, it's done 1 million miles as well.
The temperature is rising and it's time to head back. We've got to give the engine and the rest of the car a private check before we hand it back to Simon.
I can't find any evidence that it's a head gasket.
Good news, good news. OK.
OK, brilliant.
We think the car is worth around 700 quid. And we may as well ask Simon if he'll sell it to us now.
Hi there. How did you get on?
Drives brilliantly.
Yeah, we're really quite sold on it.
Very good.
We were wondering, would you be prepared to do a deal on it now?
I think I'm inclined just to let the auction run its course and hopefully get the best price we can, if that's OK with you.
Well, to be honest, I don't blame you, really.
This is definitely what I'd do.
Yeah.
Yeah. OK.
Well, we'll go away and do that, and, you know, hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thanks, Simon.
Cheers,
Thanks
Simon.
Oh, hang on. I didn't give you the keys.
Aha, that old
Better have
chestnut.
those. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, Simon. Bye-bye. Disappointed, but accepting fate, we walk away, waiting for the auction to close in 2 days.
We allow a maximum bid of £865 when the auction price is only at £400. Seconds before the end, it jumps to £602. And the lucky buyers are us.
And once settled up, we arrive to claim our prize. And all we need to do now is get this back to base. I want to applaud BMW. They're taking that classic British car, retro car, really nice car, worked their magic, and there's now a stylish, classic-looking, modern car with the benefit of not really breaking down. Well, apart from this one, of course, which is broken down. They are great little cars. I love them through and through. So let's toss some figures up into the air. We spent 600 quid. I think there's got to be good opportunity for us to make some money here.
As I see it, when you're on an auction, the car finds its own level, doesn't it? It's only actually really worth what someone's prepared to pay for it. So right now, to everybody concerned, and us, that car is only worth 600 quid, isn't it? And if we're trying to make money on it, then really, with the parts and the labour, we still need to see 1,500 to 2 grand from this car.
We do. We've paid 600 quid. And if we can't turn that into an awful lot more, then really, you know, should we be in business?
The next day, as is our method, we park the new car outside our workshop and gather our thoughts and hopefully translate them into a plan.
Wow, it's amazing what the cold light of day does to a car.
It really is. When we got this car, I was so excited about it. But now we've got it sitting here. I'm not liking the colour scheme. I think it's a bit dull and a bit boring.
Really? See, that doesn't worry me in the least. This is how it came out of the factory. And they sold shed loads of these cars, didn't they? To my mind, it's all about the margins on this car. There's so many of them out there, they're so cheap. The only way I think we can make money on it is if we don't spend any money on it.
OK, all right then. Well, in that vein, we know that the main problem with this car is that engine.
Yep. I think if it runs, it sells.
To me, this really seems like we're just aiming at the lowest end of the market where there's least money to be made.
It's difficult. We're trying to make money on a car that's difficult to make money on.
OK, well, I know that our winning card is that we do have an expert within our midst.
Yes, and I'm here all week.
Well, that's a winner! If Gus is to play the mini expert, then I can play photographer, a job he often hogs. So I take out my aged phone, smeared and cracked, and I go to work.
So I'm just listing our Mini for its online auction. And Will's keen to change the appearance of our car, but the pictures we've got actually do it justice. It doesn't look too bad. And I've upped the contrast slightly on the wheels, which has saved me cleaning them, but it looks okay. And I've been thinking about the things that we need to know, or the prospective buyer needs to know about this car. They need to know it's got a 6-speed gearbox. They need to know that it's a Cooper. They need to know that it runs well. Well, actually, at the moment it doesn't, but it will do by the time it's sold. And they need to know it's got an MOT. So these are things I've stacked towards the beginning of the advert. And then I was thinking about price. And I think our car is probably worth £2,500. But I'm going to put it up as a buy it now price of £2,995, which might be a little bit too much. But I'm doing it just to get interest going in the car. I'm going to put it as an online auction. I'm going to start it at £9.99, and I'm going to put a reserve of £2,000. And I don't know if that's underselling it. I don't know if that's overselling it. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to list it. Done.
The mini expert is just getting the car inside.
All right, what are you up to?
Just looking for the sequence we need to do on the cooling system.
Ah, no, I looked it up last night.
Oh, have you?
So, first, undo bottom hose. Mm-hmm. Drain fluid.
Yes.
That's a good start.
That is.
As you say, open bleed valves.
Mm-hmm. Isn't the ignition got to be on?
Yeah, it's the weirdest of things. It says that we then have to turn the ignition on, turn the fan on low.
This is complicated.
I know what, but I wonder why. Heater on hot.
No wonder it's got a heating problem.
Retighten bottom hose, and then refill system.
OK, all of that before you can refill the system.
Yeah, look, I'm going to
That's crazy.
in aeronautical style.
Oh, excellent.
So
a
it's
checklist.
Absolutely, perfectly precise.
Fail safe.
And
I
then,
like it.
and then
Yeah.
I'm going to put a numerical system, indexing system down this side. So we have an 8-point plan.
This is very posh. And we only have 8 steps to get us from here to there to get started on the job too.
Brilliant.
I'm not even sure Gus has the right car, but he seems happy with his ideas, and I'll play along until the trouble starts. The garage lift we ordered hasn't arrived, so we'll make do with the limited access and uncomfortable proximity to the workshop floor.
Will is on draining duty.
Right, next step. Turn ignition on. Fan on low, heater on hot.
Right, fan on low, which is number 1. Heater on Scorchio. Perfect, I'm done.
Perfect,
Can I
right.
take it off the list?
Yeah.
We refill with antifreeze, as per the plan. If we get this test right.
Well, either we cure it or we know it's wrong, don't we?
Yeah. Look, there we are. Well, I am absolutely happy that we've got the right amount of fluid coming out of here.
Good. It's gushing out the back as well.
So we've done everything on the checklist.
Yep.
We've ticked every box.
Have you ticked every box?
I don't know. I'm going to go and check. Refill system. Yes. Big tick. So now we've got a highly complicated test procedure. We run the Mini up and see if it overheats. And if it does, Gus's research has been for nothing.
Right, now we wait, huh?
Yeah,
Let's change colour already.
it has, yeah. A cup of tea.
Yeah.
Gus? There you go, mate.
Thank you.
What if it does overheat, though?
It'll be the water pump. It's always the water pump. I mean, that car's done 87,000 miles, I think,
Yeah,
hasn't
it
it?
is 87.
It'll need a new water pump.
This is brilliant for me, having the in-house experts that you are. It could be the thermostat as well, so it would be prudent for us at this stage to change that.
Yeah, definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt, yeah.
Okay.
We know it's not head gasket, so it's either water pump or thermostat. We'll have to change the water pump anyway, and while we've got it all off, why don't we? That's it's probably it.
Well, there it goes.
Whoa, turn it off! That wasn't a resounding success. Well, maybe the residence expert will be right next time.
Right on.
Time for plan B. Replace the water pump, and to gain access, remove everything.
Well, this is the sort of crash protection for the front of the Mini. It's a clever system because it's got a plastic bumper which basically bolts onto this, and this is all the protection. And then it's got this sort of plastic cradle around here that goes all the way around, which holds the air conditioning radiator and the radiator for the cooling system of the car. Once that's off, then the whole of the front of the car is accessible.
The Mini front end is tightly packed, and all the layers have to come off to gain access before I can drain the coolant.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Oops. Thank you.
That water pump is red hot.
Oh, we've actually found it, have we?
Yeah, but it's there. But listen, it is red hot, isn't it? And and the fluid that came out, stone cold.
So it's just not circulating.
Should we do that tomorrow?
I don't want to be here anymore today. I've had enough.
Me neither.
Worn out.
It's rainy day 2 out of 5 on our Mini project. It was cheap, but it hasn't made us cheerful, with an overheating problem that we can't fix. But we're adding a big fat yes onto that because we might be close.
Well, we've gone a long way in, but we're going to have to get this off, aren't we, if we're going to get access to that water pump properly.
This is exactly what I was talking about. This is my fear. It's like you've got to remove so many layers to get to that bit there.
OK, but we take these extensions off here, and then this comes off, doesn't it? And then, oh, it's all just there in front of us.
Access. Yeah, but it's great big chassis parts to move, Gus. Look at this. I bet those won't come undone very easily.
I don't know, we'll have to try.
Gus suspects the issue is with the water pump. And if he's wrong, I'm going to have it made into a poster. Right, that's my side done, Gus. Haha! Easy peasy.
So, water pump's coming out. I'm going to have to take the alternator out as well because the bottom fixing bolt of the alternator goes through the top fixing bolt of the water pump. But it doesn't matter because the access is fantastic. I mean, look at it. You can do what you want. Oh.
And just like that, the pump is mine.
Just getting access to the thermostat, because when we've been running up the engine, I've noticed that there's absolutely zero temperature in the top of the radiator. So Gus thinks it's the water pump, which it probably is, and these cars are well prone for having the water pumps gone. But as a precautionary measure, I'm going to change the thermostat as well, because I've got a sneaking suspicion that with the top of the radiator and the top of the hose being freezing cold, there's zero movement of water. There's not even any thermosiphon happening, which would indicate that the thermostat is stuck closed. So, which dog will win the fight? Water pump or thermostat? This could be one of the tensest moments we've faced in the workshop. And may the best man win.
So, it's the water pump. It's always the water pump. That's the maxim. That's the maxim that everybody has ever told me with Minis. If you ever have the front of your Mini off, always change the water pump. That's what you've got to do. So, I'm taking this apart and I will show you the plastic impeller on our water pump.
Ah, there we are. Look at that. It's absolutely perfect. Yep, there's nothing wrong with that at all, other than the fact that I've broken almost every screw taking this off, so it's now completely unserviceable. But it's OK, because I've got another one. What a brilliant waste of time.
With my head hung in shame, I install a new water pump, which, if you're counting, costs us £45. At least it looks good.
Thermostat on this car is on the back of the head, which is an unusual place to put it, really. But BMW, in their wisdom, I think have done quite well because they've actually managed to use it for the coolant filler neck as well. So this is the thermostat housing here, and then up here at the top, that's the filler neck, which means it's quite easy to find and identify. And also, it's a real bonus having the whole of the front of the car off so we can get to it easily.
Oh, Will, it just looks so easy.
There was me thinking it was going to be an absolute piece of cake. Instead of it being the 2-bolt flange, I was hoping it was. It's actually a 3-bolt flange, and number 3 is well buried. So I need to spend a bit of time just trying to get to that. Not too bad, not too bad. I thought it was going to be really, really tricky. Battery cable and a couple of other bits of wiring were in the way. I've got access to the 3rd bolt. I think I can just sneak it out past everything. Wow, we have success. And now my quarry is revealed. Well, there we go, there we have it. That is the thermostat. I'm going to run a little test, see if it works.
If Will's homemade test works, I'm in the doghouse. And if it fails, then the car has a worse issue, and we're both in the doghouse.
Thermostat, when it gets up to temperature, which is, you know, pretty hot as I can get the kettle, the valve should open. Now, basically, I'm working on the principle that if it's hot enough to melt a plastic spoon, and it's hot enough that I can't hold on to it, this thermostat should have opened. And I can quite clearly see that it hasn't.
Is it opening then? Because, actual fact, if it didn't open, it would be good, because the water pump's absolutely fine.
Oh, sweet, sweet joy.
We've got a thermostat that has failed its test. It hasn't opened up. I've run the test several times now, poured boiling hot water on top of it, given it the best chance of working. It doesn't.
Brilliant. That's our problem.
That is a success, isn't it? All I need now is for it to go back on. Right here, I have a brand new thermostat. And luckily enough, they come with the rubber gasket you're going to need to fit it all. Important thing to remember about thermostats is the bit on the back, this bit here, is the bit that wants to get hot. So that has got to go inside the engine. If I put it on that way round, won't work. That way round will work. I thought this was going to be a bit tricky because you can't really see very well. So I'm working a little bit by feel and a little bit by seeing. And when you're trying to wedge a rubber gasket into a very tight recess, it ain't easy.
After a long, painful interval, Will is getting nowhere.
I've had to give up on trying to get the thermostat wedged into this rebate here because it was just too difficult to see, and it is absolutely essential that this goes in correctly. So I've had to work on getting it all apart and making sure that I can see it all go in there correctly. Gus has finished sulking outside, and we're a team again as we refit all of the bits that had to come off earlier.
I still think it's a clever way of getting into a car.
Is quick and easy, isn't it? I do actually. I mean, the first time I see things like this, seems like a lot of faff.
But it's one of those things, though, isn't it? You can see how the construction process, especially with this, you can just imagine that going on, can't you?
Yeah,
One
just
piece with a
in
robot.
the factory,
Yeah.
engine in with a subframe.
Yeah.
Zup, zup, zup. Everything's already assembled. Piece of cake. Right, water. I'm just going to put water in to start off with, just for the check, because if there is something wrong with this and this does leak and we have to take it all to bits again, I don't really want to be wasting loads of antifreeze. Maybe it's the rush of victory, but I'm quickly ready for the next stage. Gus, however, is taking his time.
You right to go down?
Yeah, ready, steady.
Right, we need to run it up.
Yep, so here we are again. A bit more caffeine and a smidge of rain.
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that, my friend, is perfect.
Well, it
That's what I wanted to hear. Cheers.
hasn't moved, so it's good. That's got to be long enough, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think that is a done job.
So how much was that then? How much was the thermostat?
Less than a tenner.
So that car was fixed for less than a tenner.
Yeah, and we bought that car so cheap.
And the price of a water pump.
Well, there is that too. But that's just, you know, you do that as a matter of course, apparently, on minis, you said.
It's always the water pump.
Perfect, yeah, right.
We have a weakness for cars that someone else has tried and failed to fix. We love the challenge, and right now we're properly in the driving seat with a working car that owes us very little.
It's the third day on our Mini. We've had a cooling issue that's even beat our resident Mini expert Gus. But now we've got around that and we're moving on.
I still can't help but think that it's amazing, isn't it? We've basically fixed the car, haven't we, for just the price of a thermostat. I know, and the water pump. But you always change the water pump. It's fine.
Oh, you do, standard. Affordable fix for what has been so far a very affordable car. But, I mean, really, it's still the same car.
We've got to do something, haven't we? It's got to stick its head above the parapet, isn't it?
Well, funny you should say that, because I've been looking at this interior.
I knew you'd bring it up. I've got an interior for it.
You led me to that.
I've got an interior for it. I've got a Cooper S half leather interior for it. It's supposed to be beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, where is it then?
It's coming today.
All right, OK. Well, OK, well, if you've taken the lead on the interior, please do me the honour and let me do something about these rather awful wheels that are on it.
Yeah. what are
Without
you gonna do?
spending too much time and money on it, because we're short of both, aren't we?
That's very true. Have you got an idea?
I have got an idea.
I'm not allowed to know.
No.
Need to know basis.
Uh-huh.
Like it.
Yeah,
right, come on,
got
let's
it.
get this interior out. Going to give me a hand?
I shall, yeah. Fair play to Gus. He'd previously disagreed with me about the look of the Mini. But he's come on board and ordered up a new interior last night.
I think this just pulls, doesn't it?
Turn it up. Ooh! Ah, well, I'm glad you came in, because I was starting to struggle with that.
No, that's got to be the key, isn't it? Don't you reckon?
After Will's lucky diagnosing of the overheating problem, he's become unbearably happy. Hard work may solve this.
So do you think you got it figured out?
No, but I will find out.
OK, you do that. I'm not going to drop you in it by leaving you all on your own.
No, no.
I'm just going to go have a little look for some wheels.
Yeah.
When pals have a conflict, even a boring one about engine cooling, one of the pals could decide to get the other pal a treat, like a new set of wheels. So I've come along to our local breakers, where there are plenty of wheels to choose from. Gus and I seem to have very, very similar opinions about the wheels on our Mini. They're a bit dull, they're a bit boring. I don't want to be unfair to them, but we just don't like them. So my job for the day is come and find some much better wheels for the car. and I've taken the precaution of coming to a scrapyard that I know has got every single car that I need. I mean, just look at all these Minis. It's brilliant. A thorough search reveals Mini wheels from every generation and trim. It's an Aladdin's cave, if you like old wheels. Right then, I've found 3 matching sets of alloy wheels. They all look quite nice, like these ones, but the problem is there's nothing really sparky or interesting about them. And I know that Gus does have a bit of a passion for steel wheels, so instead of just buying these ones and going back and watching Gus go, don't like it, I'm going to look a little bit harder because I just think that on Minis at some stage they did use steel wheels. But the ones I've got in mind seem quite scarce here, and I'm not far off giving up. I have found the best time and energy saving device that you can use in a scrapyard. You just ask the owner really, really nicely, and he says, Will, go and have a look in the back of that white van. I think you'll find what you want. And I have. Look at these. Aren't they lovely? Gus is going to be over the moon with these. I'm over the moon with these. They're stylish, they're old-fashioned looking, they're retro looking. They are perfect. I just need to get back to the workshop as soon as possible and check out the smile on Gus's face. But Gus is not smiling. The Mini interior has been a pig to remove. At least the new one is arriving soon.
Oh, they are new seats?
Sure they are.
Blimey, they look a bit of a mess. Well, they are a bit of a mess, aren't they? Still, they are Cooper S seats, aren't they?
Oh yes, definitely are.
Thanks.
No problem.
Got the rest of them?
Certainly are.
They look like they've been sitting at the bottom of the sea.
The best ones I could find for you.
Oh, they're lovely. Don't think I'm not appreciative.
No, that's all right.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, I do.
See you later.
Cheers.
They're not quite as good as I thought they were going to be. But he's a big bloke, so I just said thank you. Well, I'd have to say that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? That they were supposed to be immaculate, but maybe when they went into the shed, or into the scrapyard, or into the pile of dust that they've been living in, they were immaculate. They certainly aren't now. But somewhere under there, there's really good seats. They're half leather, they're Cooper S seats. They'll look smart in the interior of our car. I just need to clean them up.
I've got precisely until Will comes back to clean up my £100 seats. I cannot lose any more points on this project.
That's not pretty, is it? I'm not sure what that is, but I think I'm going to jet wash it. I don't think this is going to cut it.
I found some sort of super shampoo in the workshop. Maybe this is all I need to get the seats clean.
Well, you've got to admit they're looking, well, wetter, but I think probably better. They're certainly going to look wetter when I finish with the jet wash.
I don't recall seeing this in the BMW owner's manual, but if your seats look and smell like these, it's an effective solution. And they should be dry before he gets back. The washing line is the only path left to me.
Oh, hello.
Hello, mate. These are seats.
There are seats now, yes. There
Oh.
are new seats, new to us.
Ooh, and you're giving them a bit of a polish up, eh?
I gave them a very, very light buffing.
Really?
Yeah.
What, to make them just totally perfect?
Absolutely that.
Well,
What you got?
ta-da!
Still is.
Yeah, nice, eh?
Very cool, yeah.
Like, I thought they might make it a little bit more rugged,
Uh-huh.
a bit more racy,
Yeah,
maybe a bit more rally,
yeah,
and
definitely.
above all of that, retro.
And a little bit bigger, which is great. They're cool.
They are.
Very,
Four
very
good
cool.
4 wheels, 4 good tyres as well.
Amazing. That's great. You can paint them.
Well, I think probably yes, but I think definitely not today.
No, meaning I'm going to leave these to dry.
It feels like day 99, but actually it's just the 3rd day. And oh, what fun we've had. We've got 5 days to turn around a BMW Mini. This is day 4, and the story so far is that we've done the mechanical stuff and we've switched our attention onto the looks to make the Mini stand out in a crowded market.
I can't be sure, but I think this is the first time that we've ever test-driven a car before we've actually finished it. That's what I'm doing now, and I'm keeping a very, very close eye on this temperature gauge, hoping that our thermostat and our water pump have fixed the problem. If it hasn't, then the collective we are going to be very disappointed.
I'm here to answer the question, how can you change the Mini's appearance without painting it? And the answer is our design and vinyl guru, Donna, who's helped us before.
Hi, Donna, how
Hi,
are you?
nice to see you.
Oh, you got some designs up
Yeah.
already?
I've had a little look at some pictures of some stripes.
That is exactly the car I was talking about, the 1960s Skeletric. It's some sort of special edition. But I had that as a kid, and I thought that would look so cool to make that look really retro and really stick out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then you've got these, the double stripes, matching sides. This is obviously the newer design with the stripes. It's an old one.
Oh, look at that.
I like the checkers.
And it's got a light on the roof. Could you do that?
Yeah, we could do
Could
that.
you? That's so tempting. It's so tempting. But in actual fact, if we're trying to sell the car, we're trying to make it look retro, so it's a hint to it, and sell the car, I think the 2 stripes down the middle, and then could we do it onto the bumper? Would we do that? And then onto the little chin thing at the bottom?
Yeah, so we can go all the way down.
Brilliant. Should we do that then?
Let's do this.
But to make the look work, we need to wrap the roof.
This is the bit that really scares me. This is the bit that cries out to me it's going to go wrong. It looks like you have to pull it from 6 different directions at once to get it round these curves. And honestly, the last time I did it, it was rubbish.
Yeah, so what we can do, I'll show you how to do a wet soapy application, which gives you a chance to get all the bubbles out and to get it to shape. You're going to have to give me a hand because I've hurt my shoulder.
So I'm going to have to... But that's good. It's good because at least it gives me an opportunity to learn how to do it properly.
Exactly.
So it's time to put the cream wrap on the roof of the Mini.
Right, so what we do is we cut a piece that's big enough for the roof to start with.
OK.
Roll it
Donna
over.
is full of good information when it comes to wrapping, which will be good for me and Will in the future.
OK, stage 2.
Right, now we need to peel the backing off. Off. Yeah, so I'll cut a little hole. Now I'm going to cover it completely with soapy water.
Once you've done that, you've got to be bold, though, haven't you? You've got to be bold. Where do we start?
Right, always start right from the centre.
Oh, my goodness. It looks so good so quickly, doesn't it? Doing it dry is just a nightmare compared to this. That is perfect. That looks amazing. That's how to finish it, isn't it? Slop it under the rubber. I didn't end up doing very much, did I? But I have taken away 3 really important lessons from this. I've got 3 friends. 1, soapy water. Soapy water will help you move the vinyl around when you're wrapping a car, and that's really important. Secondly, a hairdryer. Hairdryer allows you to stretch the vinyl. It makes it malleable so you can tuck it into those little places and dry it out and get it to stick properly. That was a big problem we had before. But the third and most important thing is 32 years of experience like Donna's got. That is the dark magic of wrapping.
Oops. So we started off just wanting to get the Mini driving. It drives. And then we thought, let's make it look better. And a tight wallet has been prized open. An interior, stripes, wheels. Where will it end?
So it's day 5, the last of the last, the end of our resources. Maybe it's the day our Mini gets its wings.
I thought you were going to spray those wheels.
Well, I thought you were going to put some stickers on this.
Look at that.
That is lovely. That is really, really nice.
I've got more. I've got stripes to put on.
Have you? Cool, OK. Well, I've got some paint to put on these.
What colour were you going to put on there?
That colour?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
see? Great
Yeah.
minds think alike.
It's too true, too true. Wheels are in really nice condition, and somebody's recently repainted them as well, so they look great. So it means that my work getting them ready for paint is going to be relatively easy, apart from somebody has sprayed them with like furniture polish or something. So that's all got to be degreased and jet washed to get it all spotlessly clean, ready for paint. And then I noticed the other problem. This tyre here has got a great big split in it. And then another problem. None of the tyres match either. So, I'm gonna have to buy a new set of tyres too. It does make sense though. At least we know we're sending the car out with good, modern, up-to-date, brand new tyres. Because I'm painting these wheels and the tyres are scrap, I need to take the tyres off. Now, there's two different ways of doing that. There's a way where you take them down to the local tyre fitting place and get them to take them off, which will cost you, well, £3 or £4 a tyre and quite a bit of time getting there and back. Or there's the West Country way. I'm removing the air, if that's not 100% clear. My favourite way, of course, is the West Country way. One of these, jack out the back of the car, tyre on firm surface, immovable object. Carefully put the jack in between the edge of the tyre and the edge of the rim. We're trying to break the bead. We're trying to force the tyre off the bead of the wheel. This on here, and carefully. There you go. Both sides, set of tyre levers, tyres off, piece of cake. From the practical to the aesthetics.
Right, so by my measuring, I'll go 79. 79, there we go. Let's go to there. That gave us a little bit extra.
Is anything better than cutting through a backing sheet? No, exactly. It's one of life's great pleasures.
Right, everything we need.
Now I'm putting my new info to good, if not perfect, use.
Yeah, good. So this is our heat gun. Donna said it was a hair dryer or something like that, but it's a blower, blows hot air. Very useful. Right, so it's just the fiddly bits now. I think it'll look great.
I'm not to be outdone. The cream wheels are coming up a treat. Now it's Rebuild Central. The clean interior takes its rightful place. We attach some £30 mini spotlights, stick the retro wheels on, and now we're in business.
So what has the Mini cost? Well, the car was a ridiculous £602. We spent £150 on the wheels, £200 on the stripes, £100 on the interior, and £250 to get it looking and feeling like a super retro Mini. And the total? Look at that. Ridiculous value.
Our mission was to make it stick its head above the millions of other Coopers that there are out there for sale. And we have definitely done that, haven't we?
We have, yeah, and we are so lucky that Minis lend themselves perfectly to the addition of fun. I mean, look at these tasteful lines.
Oh, yeah.
The spotlights, the colour change on the roof, and my favourite of all, the wheels.
Yep, yeah.
And this proves to me that retro is still top fashion.
Yeah, it's right on cue, isn't it? Right
Yeah,
on cue
we've
at the
played
moment.
our cards well with this car.
But if you think of what we had when we bought it, we were lucky, weren't we? Because we had a slight overheating problem, and we took a call on that, didn't we? Could have gone either way, could have been good, could have been bad, and it was only really the thermostat and obviously the water pump.
Well, they do always go, don't they?
You've always got to change the water pump. But that took it up so far, because we went from a car that wasn't running to a car that was running. What we've got now is we've got a Cooper, which drives really well, with a 6-speed box, which is a fantastic conversion, with a Cooper S interior, and we've got this amazing exterior. It's gone so far, it's stratospheric, isn't it?
And it's still a really honest car. And in this day and age, honest cars are few and far between.
The one thing I worry about is the steel wheels. I know that it's in you and I's blood to have steel wheels, and we both love them, but it's not everyone's cup of tea, is it? And I was thinking, we've still got them, haven't we? We've still got the alloys, and if the person who buys it wants them, they can have them back. It's not a problem. And if they don't, we can sell them and buy ourselves fish and chips, or maybe just put a tick in the plus column.
Well, I'm liking the idea of the fish and chips, because I love some fish and chips from time to time.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry, you know me. But I'm so pleased that that's your only worry, because I'm actually terrified. I'm terrified because so far, this entire project has gone so well.
Do you not think that we're just getting better at it?
Well, I would like to think so, but I don't want to tempt fate. The car's so clean, we really shouldn't drive it. But we want to, so we will.
Do you know, some people don't see these as real Minis, do they? They see them as a sort of cynical design plot by BMW to pull on the heartstrings of people that had original Minis. But it's just not the case, because it's a great car, isn't it? And it's a proper car of the people, isn't it?
They're brilliant cars, and yes, people are always cynical about them. I think they're missing the point. This is a different car, tip of the hat to the history, brilliant, well done. But when they built the Mini, they managed to capture the old-fashioned fun that you can have in an old-fashioned classic Mini.
It's time to test it properly, isn't it? And take it up to some proper speeds, I think, within, obviously, legal limits.
Of course, of course. Well, from my point of view, sat on this side, it does feel pretty good so far.
My worry is whether we've done enough to raise it above the stream of other Minis that there are out there for sale.
I've been mentioning it to friends of mine in the hope that, I can maybe drum up a sale.
Yeah.
And they all want to know a little bit more about it. So that can only be a good thing.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And also, if I can drum up a bit of interest, wouldn't it be nice to be able to create a word-of-mouth sale rather than having to go through the same auctions where we're competing against absolutely everybody else all the time?
Yeah, it would be really nice.
We get a sniff of interest from Simon, who wants to buy a first car for his son.
So what we have done to the car is we have put these rather beautiful and incredibly useful stainless steel fog lights on the front.
Okay.
We put these stripes on as well,
Yep, very smart.
and we've wrapped the roof in a cream wrap as well. And then we've put these steel wheels on. We thought it looked somehow a little bit more classic.
The retro look versus the alloys.
Let's show you the interior, because what we've done is we've put a half leather interior in it as well.
That's very smart.
I think it makes a lot of difference. But I'll show you this conversion that was done, because you wouldn't know, and it's quite a complicated conversion. What else have we done to it? Put a new thermostat in it, put a new water pump on it as well.
Engine bay looks lovely and clean. You've steam cleaned it, haven't you, Sarah?
No, we haven't. We haven't actually.
No?
We haven't really done anything to it. Yeah, no, I like it. I think it's a great car.
It does look good.
Good. Well, I don't know. I mean, do you want to have a think about it and get back in touch with us and see what you think? Makes an offer on that.
I think we're keen. I think this is exactly what he needs.
Oh, good.
I think we might need to do a little bit of negotiation around the price.
Okay, brilliant. All right, Simon.
All right.
Thanks. Bye. Bye.
Later, a transfer is made for £2,500, a little south of the double money we'd like, but it's close enough to crack open the Bourbons. Another great result.